Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
Working quickly here.
T. Higgins. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Shot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals put up points to begin the game. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Harvey now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
first and 10 from the 47.
Almost set.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Almost set.
Good to Harvey here from the pistol. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Almost.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Like 44.
And they just get the play off. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
One, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 180. Running cut.
Running for it with Brown. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go. 11.
Brown. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead.
It's just 11.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Nix to throw. He's trying to push the field. Towards Sutton, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals have the football just a tick beyond midfield at the 49.
Take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Gun.
Burrow on the play action. And he's taken down at the 30. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2. That sets up first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get to score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Oh, man, they really want the momentum going into the locker room, huh? The touchdown takes the lead, and now they're going for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
Broncos 7.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's get set. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Burrow on first down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bengals have a first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Play action now. Burrow rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Burrow completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On second, it's Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Right side cut by Higgins. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
15.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is Piran. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
I'm fine, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. 180. 180 hot. Hot.
Here's Brown again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Start. 180. Race up. Start.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
On 2.
line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
12. Here we go. Start.
From the gun, a give to Brown. All right, they bought him a little room. That one good for 6 on 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
3rd down, give to Brown. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
A 39-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. They've got to keep moving quick here. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they make the stop. This ball game's over. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckles.